Hi everybody, Scott Nell here with the Scott Nell team. I'm here with my friend Don Lanson, with Manfredi, Levine, Eccles, Miller, and Lanson.
Sounds better every time you say it.
Yes, it does. You wouldn't think we've done this so many times. Don Lanson is a real estate and business attorney focused on real estate and business, but he and his company do a lot of other things as well. Today's topic is, how does Prop 60 and Prop 90 work? So this is a big one, so tell us.
So I've seen a lot of senior citizens trying to find ways to downsize. The problem is in our area especially, the values of properties have gone up to the point where it's really hard to downsize. So people are trying to find ways to use these propositions in a way that benefits them, but it's tough.
Right.
So let's talk about the basics first. Prop 60, which was passed in the mid-'80s, says that you can transfer your property tax base to a replacement dwelling if you're 55 or older, as long as you buy your replacement dwelling within 2 years in the same county, which is really strange. Now, Prop 90 came along about a year later and said, you know what, we'll be a little more flexible and we'll apply it to the entire state as long as those counties want to participate. 58 counties in the state of California, a whopping 11 actually participate in the process. Fortunately, Ventura and LA County are actually included in those, so actually that usually encompasses most of the clients will have. Right. So the key though is you have to buy that replacement property within 2 years, and you have to be 55 when you buy that replacement property.
Within 2 years of what?
When you sell your existing property.
There we go.
And you have to then apply for that within 3 years of when you apply. So a lot of rules and regulations, but again, the key is, as long as you follow those rules, you can actually transfer your property tax base to your replacement dwelling, which is really great for seniors. The problem, though, is, again, you have to find something of equal or lesser value, which is really, really tough in the environment we deal with.
And we're talking about sales price.
Correct. Sales price. Now, again, one of the problems I get into, thanks for the segue, by the way, is I see a lot of times people try to manipulate the process. So a lot of times people will say, hey, I want to buy a $1.5 million replacement dwelling, and I'm selling mine for $1 million. They go to the seller of the new property and say, well, you lower yours to $1 million, then I'll pay $500,000 for your furniture. Try to get around the rules. The problem,
now that's a no-no, right?
Yes, shockingly, yes, that would be a no-no. The problem, though, is the assessor is not bound by what you determine your price is. So they're not bound by your fraud at the end of the day. They can actually judge what the fair market value is independently, and at the end of the day, you would lose the exemption in terms of transferring the property tax and probably be fined on top of that. So again, the key with regard to taking advantage of this is don't get lured into some scheme in terms of trying to manipulate the process, but follow the rules and make sure you get that replacement dwelling that's equal or lesser value.
And you were talking about keeping your tax basis. Can you define that?
Sure. So when you bought your property, and again under Prop 13, your property taxes were set at a certain amount. Only can be increased 2% per year. So say you had that house for 20 years, your property tax may be pretty low. So if you go and your price on your house may have actually increased substantially. So when you go to sell your house and buy the replacement dwelling, your property tax on the replacement dwelling will be the same as what your property tax was on the existing house you have. Okay, so it's a really big benefit.
So it can increase by 2% each year. So, but now when you get into the new house and you get it for $1 million, did 2% increase off that $1 million?
Correct.
Okay.
Factor
that in.
You have to factor it in. Incentivizes, again, senior citizens to downsize and move to something that's easier, and again, hopefully not punishing them by buying something that's going to be a different property.
Right.
So it's a great benefit, but again, make sure you look at the rules, talk to your tax professional. It's always a good idea to make sure you qualify for the concept.
Okay, excellent. I think you are very good for the market of the tax professional and the CPA, because you always say talk to your tax professional.
I'm married to one, so I have to promote them as well.
Yes, talk to your tax professional, talk to your financial planner, talk to your estate planner.
And your professional real estate agent.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's yes, for me, you can put that up. Talk to your realtor. All right, Don, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Hey everyone, if you'd like more information about myself or my amazing team, check out scottnellteam.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.